Very exciting this morning. It's Tom Padula from TomPadulaTV on YouTube and Insegna Booksellers. I haven't even announced this one here just once in my history lesson on Thursdays. But today is a new journey for me again. It's languages and cultures, because here at Insegna Booksellers I have 20 languages, but books for the learning of those languages, and of course Italian is the big one. Why am I doing this? Well, because I've done 3 live shows now so far, 1 hour each, and you can see me on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays at 11:25 to 12:30. Now, today is going to be special. I'm going to start always at 11:25 during the other days of the week. But I will announce it beforehand, one day before or a couple of days before, if I'm going to have something. So I'm going to call this Languages and Cultures presentation number 1. And in this particular half hour, I'll finish at 12 o'clock exactly. 1 hour was a bit long for me because I have to do some work as well. So this is for pleasure. It's always for free for you, for my friends on Facebook and acquaintances and anyone else. So I encourage you to share my work because it doesn't take away from other people's teachings. It actually adds, or it can use as a basis for whatever you want to do in the things that I do. For example, if you're studying Dante Alighieri, then of course, coming to my lessons, presentations, would be great. And I'll be doing Canto 23, so it's quite there are only 34 cantos in the Inferno in his first book. And I'll be finished very soon. And the same with the history. I've covered Russia and the Vikings. I might do one more this coming week, and then I'll go to the African continent, and more or less the first walk in the forest, in the bush, is done. So this particular morning is dedicated to languages and cultures, because I am a teacher of French as well. But I've never lived in France. I have not had much contact with French people, just a little bit, not much. But I manage quite well, and you'll be able to see that. So, and I'm going to do Spanish, which I've never attempted to learn before. So I'm going to do those as well. And if any teachers of French or Spanish want to contact me, it'd be great. To have a connection with people who know the language really well, because then pronunciation and everything else is important. So I can manage with French, but with Spanish, no. I need some help, assistance, and that's what these particular programs of mine on live on Facebook. And thank you to Facebook for this wonderful opportunity. Because without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now. So thank you very much, Facebook. You're great. And don't worry, if your shares are going down, you're still big enough. So don't worry about it. It'll be fine. There's a bit of a balance in everything. Okay. So so what am I going to do? I'm just going to do what the next step with the languages is. In other words, what are the 4 elements we need to learn about languages? 1 is listening, 2 is speaking, 3 is reading and writing. Okay, so basically those are the 4. So I'm going to start with the family, for example. Now, do I know words in French? I've said in my first program, in the grammar program for Italian, and that grammar explanation is for all languages. But now I'm going to go into the details of other languages. But I want to always do French and Spanish. I might bring in Chinese or Turkish, whatever, because I have the languages here. And occasionally I will announce it beforehand what I'm going to do. Today is going to be French and Spanish, which will be the mainstay of this half hour. It's 11:30 now. I've done my 5-minute spiel of introduction and the lesson starts now. So let's go straight into the French. Okay. The family. What are the words? I said that we need to learn words, okay? So what are the words we want to learn, okay, about our family? So let's start, okay? And of course, I've got plenty of books, so I'm very lucky to be able to do this. So let's do this, okay? Here we go. The family. La famille. Monsieur Dupont, Madame Dupont, Mademoiselle Dupont, le parent, le père, la mère, le mari, la femme, l'homme, le fille, la fille. Continue with them. Le frère, la sœur, l'oncle, la tante, le jeune garçon, la jeune fille, l'ami, l'ami, le camarade, la camarade, l'anniversaire, le cadeau. So these are the family words that we want. What have you noticed straight away? Going to the grammar. We've got the words, okay? So we've got famille, monsieur, madame, mademoiselle, parent, père, mère, mari, femme, homme, fille, frère, sœur, oncle, tante, jeune, garçon, jeune, fille, ami, camarade, anniversaire, cadeau. Now, what did I say in the first lessons, the grammar lessons? That there are 9 parts of speech. So we're looking for here the noun. And then the next thing is we're looking for the article. So in English, okay, so we go, in English we have the words. So the words in English. So if you are learning English, you need to learn clothes, shirt, tie, coat, no, sorry, wrong one, family. Family, Dupont, that's the family. Parent, parent, father, mother, husband, woman, wife, man, son, daughter. And then we've got brother, sister, uncle, aunt, boy, girl, friend, birthday present. What have you noticed the English? The English has only got the as the article. The, T-H-E. That's in English, is our definite article. Now we're looking for the definite article in French. So have a look what happens here. La famille, so we've got la there. Madame, Monsieur, Mademoiselle. So the first thing that you, hello Angela, welcome. I love French and I'm going to teach you the words. Here we are. I hope other people will come on as well and we'll have a good half an hour together. So, le parent, le. And if you have a pen and paper, you'll be able to actually write, to follow me what I'm doing. For example, l'homme, the H there is obviously not pronounced. Otherwise it would be homme. So l'homme, the H is not pronounced. So it's l'apostrophe. But it's masculine. They made sure that you know that it's l'homme is masculine. So l'apostrophe for the masculine. Le fils, le again. La fille, we've got that. Le frère, la sœur, we've got la. I need something there to keep the page down. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. La sœur, le frère, la sœur. The apostrophe, l'oncle, masculine again, that's the uncle. La tante, le jeune garçon, the young man. La jeune fille, the young woman, the girl. The boy, the girl. So they didn't say young. Le garçon should be just the boy. So these people here want to make sure that, we're talking about teenagers. l'ami, L apostrophe, l'ami feminine, L apostrophe for the feminine. F. So if you get la, here we go. We got L apostrophe. If you put L apostrophe there and L apostrophe there. So you got la. So when a word begins with a vowel, you put the L apostrophe. It's the same as in Italian. And these are the singular, okay, definite article. Definite article in the singular. Singular. So those are the words. See that? Now, welcome to Antonio Carlos Zaccaria. We're doing the family in French. I've explained, I will start 11:25. I will go for half an hour on not always, I will announce it on Thursday or my other days when I have time. So this particular series of mine will be called Languages and Cultures Presentation 1, 2, 3, etc. But I will not commit myself to a definite time, but I will commit myself to a definite time of when I'm going to go on, not a definite day, but a definite time. I am at 11:25 a.m. to 12 p.m. So to half an hour before midday here in Melbourne, wherever you are. And then, of course, these particular presentations of mine will go on my Facebook page and everywhere else because they are actual podcasts. And so this is another journey. And I'm going to include all languages, the ones that I have here in Insegna, but I will concentrate more for the learning of French and Spanish. Spanish I've never learned before, so I'll need some help with pronunciation. It'll be fantastic. And maybe one of my good friends from Spain, Antonio Carlos Zaccaria, I am sure you speak Spanish very well. You might be able to put some of the pronunciation of the Spanish to these words, to the family words. For example, la familia, the family. How do you say that in Spanish? And how do you say madame, mademoiselle, parent, father, mother? Husband, wife, men, woman, son, daughter. So I have the words, I will give the words, but I don't know the pronunciation. So what I'll do as we go on, I will learn how to do this as well. So I'll get someone to tell me, because I'd say I will try it and make all my mistakes in front of you. So that's that. That's 11:38. Now, I think I've done enough of the words in French. Now, I would like to show you how I read French. So this one here is called Les Femmes Parlent Trop, an original one-act comedy especially written for beginning students. And I have these books there aren't many of them, so whoever comes first, and they are in my French section, in the Insegna.com website. So here we are. Les femmes parlent trop. Who are the personnages, the characters? The characters are, here we are, the characters are George Bonnet, Manon Bonnet, Esther Despernay, l'Abbé Fontaine, Blanche Hervaux, Claire, âgée de 10 ans, Pierre Cartier, Jean, un ouvrier, un vendeur de brosses. So, we're going to see, the part of the scene is, here we are. I need to bring it over closer. Here we are. More light on it as well. I don't know whether I'll be able to. Okay. Here we are. But what you want to see is that how I read French. So how do you read French? Georges, assis à son bureau, écrit d'un air déterminé. Après une minute, il s'appuie en arrière dans son fauteuil et lit tout bas ce qu'il vient d'écrire. Il secoue la tête, fait une grimace, chiffonne la feuille de papier et la jette dans la corbeille. Non, ça ne va pas. Je ne sais pas ce que j'ai. je n'ai pas produit une ligne de toute la semaine. Le téléphone sonne, and the telephone rings. So, I just got an idea that if you want to learn French, you can order this book, Les femmes parlent trop, by going to Insegna. I'll send it to you by mail. And then you can follow I'll read this first. I've got so many of these, and I'm going to read them all, one at a time as we go along. And I'll introduce my French books this way. So, here, Les femmes parlent trop. Manon, dans le couloir d'une voix étouffée. Allô? Oui, il est trop occupé ce matin. Non, pas aujourd'hui, monsieur. Un autre jour, oui, certainement. Georges se retournant. Qui était ce? Manon se montrant. C'était l'assureur que tu as rencontré chez Rosselin. Now we'll need to translate all this, of course. And, that's where my work will come in as well. Georges says merci, ramassant ses papiers, lisant ce qu'il a écrit. Le jour était lourd et sombre. Adrien, qui avait depuis quelque temps une sorte de mauvais pressentiment, mit son chapeau assorti. Non, on ne va pas se promener par un tel jour. Coup de sonnette, Georges tressaille, Manon entre et va à la porte. Bonjour, madame. John says, j'ai apporté le costume de monsieur. Manon d'une voix étouffée, merci Jean. Comment va la petite ce matin? Jean, beaucoup mieux, merci. Vous partez aujourd'hui, madame? So here we are, Jean bringing a costume, a suit for George. Obviously, Manon and George is his wife. So here it is. Georges Bonnet is a romancier, so he's a writer of novels. And Manon Bonnet is sa femme, his wife. Okay, let's have a look. Jean is le concierge. So they're in a hotel, obviously. Okay, the notes here are, ça ne va pas, that one do, je ne suis pas ce qui j'ai, I don't know what is the matter with me. Okay, I would have translated, I don't know what I don't have. So there you are. And let's go on. Manon, oui, à 2 heures. Puis je compère sur vous pour surveiller l'appartement. Jean, oui, madame, vous pouvez compter sur moi, de même que pour s'occuper de vos bagages. So he's, the concierge in the hotel. Can I look out whilst we're away? Can I look after our things? Of course, he says. Manon, merci, Jean. Elle traverse le salon et sort and goes out par la porte de gauche, by the door on the left. Après un instant, after a moment, Georges prend une autre feuille de papier et se remet au travail. So George takes another piece of paper and begins to work again. Qu'est-ce que c'était? What was it? He asks. He's irritated. Anything that, this romancier is full of himself, obviously. Already you can tell. Madame, ton costume qui revient de chez le tailleur. It's your suit that's coming from the suit maker. Okay. Georges, je n'ai jamais eu tant de distractions. So George says, I've never had so many distractions. Coup de sonnette, Manon répond à la porte. Another coup de sonnette, the bell at the door. Manon goes to the door. George regarde l'assistant d'un air écouré. So he looks at the assistant with, of course he's irritated. He says, what does he want this time? So that's the first scene, see? The first scene. So next week I'll do the second scene. So this scene here, you can see, it's an introduction to the play, Women Talk Too Much. An original one-act comedy, especially written for beginning students of French. So this is a good one. If you want to learn French, okay, if you want to learn French, then you can do what I'm doing there. You don't have to publish it, but you can actually use this system here to listen to yourself speak. Easy. And you can do it again and again until you get it right. But this time I'm not going to read the didascalia, the bits that, you know, that you need to know before you start speaking. George says, "Non, ça ne va pas, je ne sais pas ce que j'ai." You know, what's going on? And Manon, "Allô? Oui, il est très occupé ce matin." He's very busy this morning. "Non, pas aujourd'hui, monsieur. Un autre jour, oui, certainement. Don't disturb him." "Oh, qui était-ce?" "C'était l'assureur que tu as rencontré chez Rousselet." It's the insurance guy that you met at Rousselet. George, "Merci. Oh, thank you very much." Ramassons ses papiers, lisons ce qu'il a écrit. So he picks up his papers and he reads what is written. "Le jour était lourd et sombre." This is what is written. Adrienne, qui avait depuis quelque temps une sorte de mauvais pressentiment, mit son chapeau et sortit. So this is what is written. The day was bleak and somber. Adrienne, who had in himself a bad presentiment, a bad feeling, put his hat on and left. So that's the first line, you know. "Non, on ne va pas se promener par un tel jour." No, one is not going to go for a walk on such a day. Coup de sonnette, Georges tressaille. Manon entra et va à la porte. So he's being disturbed again. His train of thought as a romancier has been... What a guy. Jean, the wife, says, "Bonjour," at the door, "Bonjour, madame." Jean, the guy from the hotel, "J'ai apporté le costume de monsieur." I brought monsieur's suit. "Merci, Jean. Comment va la petite ce matin?" So how's your little girl this morning? "Beaucoup mieux, merci. A lot better. Thank you." Obviously she was sick. "Vous partez aujourd'hui, madame?" "Are you leaving today?" "Oui, à 2 heures, at 2 o'clock. Puis je compte sur vous pour... Can I count on you? We said that before. Of course, madam. Vous pouvez compter sur moi, de même que pour occuper de vos bagages, as well as I will look after your luggage. So it's very helpful. "Merci, Jean." Thank you, Jean. "Qu'est-ce que c'était?" What was it, George says? Your suit arrived, you know, from the tailor. Oh, I've never had so many distractions. That's the end. Okay, so that's the explanation as well. Now we've done enough French. Let's go to Spanish. Now, in Spanish, I'm going to start with here, with the numbers. Now, I've never done Spanish before, don't forget, okay? I think 0 is cero or cero. Uno, una. Dos, tres, cuatro. Cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10. Once, doce, trece, quattorce, quince. 16, 16. 17, 17. You can do it both ways. 10 plus the 6, 10 plus the 7, 10 plus the 8. Or you can do it together. 18. So 16 or 16, 17, 18. 19, 19 and 20. Up to 20, okay? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 o 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So as an Italian, I wouldn't go and say 16, it's too formal for me. 16, 16, 17, 18. It's the same as in Italian. You can see, but you can do it the other way around as well. So there you are. That's the Spanish part. Now, I've never done this before. I'm very impressed. Now, the next one. If you want to go to 100, to 1,000, it's got here. So, 21 is 21. 22 is 22, 23, 24, etc., etc. Like in Italian. 30, 31, 40, 41, 50, 51, 60, 61, 70, 71, 80, 81, 90, 91, 100, 101, 200, 500. That's 500. And 700 is 700. Now, the next one is 1000, 2000, 1,000,000. And that's the number. Welcome, Curtis. I've done some French beforehand. I've got a book here that's called Les Femmes Parlent Trop, and I'm doing a play, a reading play, and we'll go through each scene each week. I've started with scene 1. You'll be able to catch up. If anyone wants to order the books, you can, and then you can follow the reading of the play in French. So, and I've done the numbers in Spanish, but I don't know Spanish. I've never done Spanish before, so I'm going to, use my books here to, well, for example, vocabulary in Spanish. Look at this. Here we are. Iron, una, poder, alrededor de, encima, above, el extranjero, el absceso, hay accidente. So what I'll do, I'll get them in terms of, like in French here, I'll do it this way with the Spanish. We'll do la familia. I have to find the words beforehand, so I'll be more prepared next time. So I said languages and culture. Now, I'm going to go back to me now. Well, I've done something a little bit. I got to be better prepared for my Spanish lesson, part of it, and it's going to be only half an hour. So we then have here, Le passé vivant de la France. I get French culture series, but I don't have many books. This is only my copy of the book. That's my copy of the book, okay? I don't have many copies of this. But what I can do, I can use it for us. Le français et le monde classique, okay? French and the world and the classical world. Marseille, les Gaulois vaincus, les Galles romains, les Francs, Paris et Saint-Geneviève. La France au Moyen-Âge, le Moyen-Âge, la farce de Cuvier, etc. Okay, so what I will do, I will read you from the book as well, because, la France et le monde classique. On commence à connaître la France en histoire quand les peuples méditerranéens, d'abord les Grecs et ensuite les Romains, sont traceurs à cette terre de l'ouest de l'Europe. Les Grecs vinrent y établir pour le commerce une colonie qui continue à prospérer de nos jours. Les Romains y vinrent à leur tour et y restèrent pour agrandir leur empire. Ils y firent adopter les langues et l'égnèrent bâtiments, lois et coutumes. Les premiers habitants de la France, les Gaulois, ne recurent pas toujours très cordialement les hommes de l'Est, mais l'histoire a décidé que ceux-ci entreraient dans le pays que nous appelons maintenant la France et y laisserait une marque ineffaçable. So they're talking about the French. The Greeks are right. Presumably, they're talking about Marseille. Must have been a Greek colony, and then the Romans arrived. But the old name for France was Gaul, the Gaulois. The Gaulois also some French cigarettes. I love this. This is great. I'm going to do that. Marseille, here, yeah. Marseille. So I'm going to read to you. Au 6e siècle avant Jésus-Christ, des Grecs fondent Marseille sur la côte sud de la Gaule. Aujourd'hui, cette côte s'appelle la Côte d'Azur ou la Riviera. Marseille est une des plus grandes de toutes les villes célèbres de la France. La ville est dominée par l'église Notre-Dame de la Garde. La Canebière, une petite Broadway, est la rue la plus célèbre de cette ville. Et les Marseillais en sont très fiers. So I'm not going to do any more. So that's Marseille. I'll read you this bit here and then I'll explain it as well. So I'll do the French and then I'll explain in English the French culture. Because I've done, I haven't done France for a long time. But here too, we've got, look, I've got here also French poetry book, which I love as well. And look at the names of these great writers. Okay, Joachim de Bellay, Pierre de Ronsard, one of the old ones, François de Malherbe, Jean de La Fontaine. That's a good one. That's like Jean de La Fontaine, people like Walt Disney picked up, and he picked up from Aesop, from the Greeks. André Chénier, Alphonse de Lamartine, Alfred de Vigny, and this is a big one, Victor Hugo. But Victor Hugo was a great novelist of France, but he also used to give, he used to work out a plan, and then he would say to different writers, you write this, you write this, you write this. He picked up the papers. He was able to do a lot of novels that way. And I think the people in cinema now, they do that too. They pick up from different people. Okay, here we go. Gérard de Nerval, Alfred de Musset, Théophile Gautier, another one. Le Comte de Lille, Charles Baudelaire. Now, and he was renowned for his drug taking, and he would write the one L'Albatros there is a beautiful poem about a big bird that travels here in the Pacific. José María de Heredia, Stéphanie Malard, Paul Verlaine, another big one. Arthur Rimbaud, yes. Emile, some of the little ones. Jules Laforgue, Francis Jam, Paul Valéry, Guillaume Apollinaire, those two I know. Jules Supervielle, Paul Echouin, Jacques Prévert, another good one. So these are, I have a lot of books that, a lot of writers, French writers, here, so if you want to do French, I'm going to revise my French and I'm going to make mistakes, but all'italiana, chi se ne frega? I don't care. If I make mistakes, please correct me. It's the whole idea of learning a language is to have fun, to make mistakes. If you're so perfect, what in the hell are you doing? You're not going to try. If you're a perfectionist, it's a real problem. Some people are. But it's also their strength. Don't forget, if you're a perfectionist and you write your song and you spend 2 years getting it right, and then because you're a perfectionist, you employ a big orchestra, you sell your mother's house, and then that song could go worldwide and you make a fortune. You've got to go all that way. You've got to go to a lot of trouble. Like the old generals. If they didn't have soldiers, they had to buy them. So there you are. Okay, that's 12 o'clock, midday. I've done my first half an hour. Thank you very much to the three of you. I will always remember you, Angela, Antonio, and Curtis. Love it. Thank you, and spread the word. And now I'm finishing off. Tom Padula from TomPadulaTV on YouTube, Insegna booksellers as well, insegna.com. And of course, I also have YouTube channel and the blog spot, and all these, what they call them, podcasts, will be on there eventually. Okay, au revoir, à la semaine prochaine, peut-être, maybe. Okay, ciao.